Hi, my beautiful tribe. This is Jules. I hope everybody's doing great. So this is going to be a reading for the sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, and I'll be doing your Celtic cross. Before the reading, I'm going to be pulling a card from the Vintage Wisdom Oracle and see what kind of energy comes up for your reading. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I would love to have you as a subscriber. And if you're returning, thank you for coming back. So let's see what we have for Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Okay, Spirit, please give me knowledge, wisdom, and discernment. Make your messages clear. Help me understand this reading for Sagittarius. Let's see what comes up here. We have love. Wow. Beautiful. Love. I don't know if this is talking about the self-love, because I see a woman here by herself, and there is a dove that is coming to her. If you are a Christian, you know, like the dove would be the symbol of the Holy Spirit, right? But to me, the dove represents the feminine energy. So I feel like we are picking up on the energy of a divine feminine right here, which is all about self-love. So we can give that love. We cannot give which we don't have. And I see this woman, and she is in this beautiful, blissful state where she's receiving this it's almost like a download of love, you know, having the dove there. So I feel like this is in regards to the feminine. We'll see what this is going to be all about, but is what I'm feeling here is not so much like the expression of love. It's not what I'm feeling. It's more like the Queen of Cups, what I'm getting from this, where she is love, being, and the being, you know. The feminine is more about the being. The masculine is more about the doing. So when it comes to the expression of love between two partners, it is the expression is very masculine. But when it is about the feeling the love, receiving the love, that is more feminine. So that's what I'm getting here. I'm picking up a lot of that Queen of Cups energy. Being in love, feeling the love, self-love, very beautiful, which is intoxicating, and is the blissfulness and the ecstasy, and there's like not even desire because you are in it. Beautiful, beautiful energy, the feminine is. So that's what I'm feeling right now, is I'm picking up on the energy of a divine feminine. So if you are a divine feminine, this is for you, hopefully. Sagittarius, so. Okay, let's go ahead and start the Celtic cross and see what's going on here. I'm going to start with the current situation. We have the Five of Swords. That's not very loving. What is crossing? The Five of Coins. There's a separation here for sure. Let me go ahead and pull the cards. What is hovering? The Knight of Coins, taking some time. What is in the recent past? The Four of Cups. Discontentment, disappointment. What is exiting? Oh, the Six of Swords. That's interesting that the Six of Swords is exiting. I'll explain this. What is entering? We have the Hermit, some healing. What are your strengths, Sagittarius? The Four of Coins. It's either holding on to something or holding back. We'll see how that goes. Let's see. What are your obstacles? Oh, the Four of Wands. What's going on here? Hopes and fears, the Three of Wands, some expectations, waiting for something. And the most potential outcome is the Sun. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. So let's see what's going on. I see a separation here. So if you are the Divine Feminine, you are not in union at this moment. There, in the current situation, we have the Five of Swords. This is some type of conflict. And what is crossing is the separation, the Five of Coins. I don't know if this conflict is within yourself, Sagittarius. Or if it is with someone and that caused the separation. I feel like it is with someone because I see throughout the reading, I see healing and I see like the Four of Wands and the obstacles. So I feel like there was some type of like conflict between you and someone, and this caused a separation between you guys. This is what is in the current situation. Five of Swords, Five of Coins. Then we have hovering, we have the Knight of Coins, which is like, I'm just taking my time either to process or to heal, whatever it is. You're taking your time. The Knights are about action. So it's like whatever it is that you're doing here, you're taking your time with that. Once I do the clarifications, I'll be able to understand more. In the recent past, we have disappointment with the Four of Cups. So there was a disappointment that led to this Five of Swords. That's why we read the recent past to see why we have this current situation. So you were disappointed about something, you probably brought it up. You made... I'm getting something about trust. Because the Five of Swords is lack of trust as well. So you were disappointed, you brought up in the current situation this conflict that you have, and it's got to do something with, you know, like, I don't trust the situation, I don't trust the person, I don't trust what's going on here, and that led to a separation. Okay. Now, what is interesting here is that we have the Six of Swords, which is moving on, exiting. So it's like, never mind, let me turn around, right? So it's like you had this idea of moving on. I'm going to move on from this situation, from that separation. But because it's exiting, it's like as you exit, I hope it makes sense. It's kind of like it oxymoron here, but it's like a U-turn, because instead of like moving on, it's exiting. It's like, no, I'm coming back in. Okay. So you had it's almost like you're having second thoughts about something. Okay. Like, I'm leaving, never mind, I'm not leaving. I'm going, never mind, I'm not going. I am moving on. No, I'm not moving on. I have to check in with that situation again. Okay, we'll see. What is entering is the Hermit. Whenever we see the Hermit, the number 9 in Tarot is always about the self. So this is about your own healing, Sagittarius. There's something that is entering and you're saying, well, maybe there's something that I need to heal or something that I need to learn about myself. Okay. Because the Hermit is about introspection. So maybe this disappointment that you have here that led to that lack of trust, perhaps you are noticing, Sagittarius, that it's maybe something that you need to heal rather than something that is happening in the situation, if that makes sense. Okay. Your strength is about the Four of Coins, holding back, taking your, like, I'm just holding back. I'm holding back is what I'm feeling. Not holding on to something, but holding back. Okay. Holding back. Now, whenever we see the coins, it's because something is valuable to us. So you see the value in something here, and you're saying, you know, my strength is that I see the value in this, so I'm going to hold. I'm going to hold it. I'm going to maybe hold on to this. I don't know. I'm feeling holding back, but we'll see once I do the clarifications. In your obstacles, we have the Four of Wands, which is telling me that you are not too much into this union at the moment. And maybe that is the case because you have the Hermit here, and maybe you realize that there is something that you need to heal. Now, whenever we are in this feminine energy, I identify myself as the feminine. We become very much aware of our own shadows and the things that we need to heal and to overcome. So we have to be very what do you call it? Like self-acknowledge, like we have to acknowledge our own stuff before we, it's not about pointing the finger, especially if you are the feminine. Because it's like we see relationships, we see other people as a mirror, where we see something and we're like, wait a minute, this is not something about this person, this is something that this person is reflecting about me in this situation. So we have to be very self-aware in order to upgrade, to evolve, to move up, you know, to ascend. So that is what I'm getting with that Four of Wands here in the obstacles, is saying like, I'm going to, this relationship right now for me is an obstacle until I do some healing. I should not get into this relationship until I take care of this healing. However, like I said before, what is hovering is the Knight of Pentacles. You're taking your time. You're not in a big rush here. Now, hopes and fears, you have some expectations here. I think I know what the expectations are, but we'll see once I get the clarifications. But it's like you're waiting for something, you know. You have the expectation of something, maybe that healing to take place. We'll see once I do the clarifications. At the end of the day, what we have as the most potential outcome is the Sun. Hey, I feel like whatever it is that you're healing, you are on point. Okay, so pretty much that's what I'm getting. Maybe there was a trigger that you had in the recent past, and that trigger caused a separation, and as you were leaving you were like, wait a minute, maybe not, maybe it's not the other person, maybe it's me. Good one there. Good one, because you're taking ownership of this. And that says a lot about you. And maybe it has a lot to do with that self-love, right? So this, to me, I'm not Sagittarius. I don't have any Sag in my chart, but it makes, I resonate a lot with this. It makes a lot of sense to me. Okay, let's go ahead and start clarifying. And Five of Swords. Really? Okay. I don't use these cards very much because they're very big and very stiff. And I have to work them. They're not as stiff as they were when I first got them. But whenever I shuffle those cards, I always end up with cramps in my hands. They're so stiff. But I really like them. Okay, so let's go ahead and start clarifying that Five of Swords. And now, Spirit is telling me to start clarifying the Four of Cups in the recent past. Okay, so let's start there. Four of Cups. Usually I start with the current situation, but this time I'm hearing start with the recent past. Okay? I do as I'm told. One more shuffle. Okay. Let's start clarifying that Four of Cups in the recent past, the disappointment. Show me this disappointment. We have the Six of Cups. This is a soulmate or someone that we've known for many years. Seven of Swords. I see. Okay. And the Tower. I get it. Okay. The fact that we have the Seven of Swords here is already telling me whatever it was. The Seven of Swords is almost like self-denial. We don't want to acknowledge something. It's more like we are trying to like get away with something, okay? So you are showing me here in your recent past a soulmate that you try to, and I'm saying you, Sagittarius, because it's your reading, maybe it was your person. There was a denial of this relationship. A denial, okay? It's like somebody here was saying, either you or your person, oh, that person, well, yeah, they're just a friend, or no, they don't mean that much to me, or it's like you denied that, you denied, and I'm saying you, this is your reading, it could have been your person. But it's like you or your person were saying, yes, they don't mean that much to me. I mean, yes, I care about them. Yeah, not a big deal kind of thing. So it's like somebody here is denying that Six of Cups, and it shocked someone. Like, are you denying me? Like, that's what I'm, like, are you serious about this? Like, it was like shocking. Like, don't you realize, like, what we have here? Don't you realize the bond that we have? Because the Six of Cups talks about a bond. And it's like somebody denied it, and it was shocking. Like, are you serious? This is what I mean to you? Like, you're not, like, don't you get it? Don't you understand? Don't, like, it was kind of like that, you know, like, a denial of the relationship or the bond, not the relationship, the bond. And it was almost like the denial was shocking to someone here. And it just brought that disappointment, like, wow. I never thought I didn't, like, this person just like denied what we have. Or they don't get it. They don't understand. And I'm feeling like maybe someone denied you, Sagittarius. And you're like, you denied the bond. And I'm just not, like, it was shocking. It was shocking to you. And that brought the disappointments, okay? The Four of Cups. Let's talk about that Five of Swords. The Five of Swords was like the conflict. Maybe some type of argument. Like confrontation is what I'm getting here. It's some type of like confrontation. And you know what I think I know what's going on here already, especially since I'm feeling a feminine, divine feminine, sacred feminine. It could be, I feel like you are the feminine, but you are dealing with a masculine who doesn't have that realization yet. They don't know what it means to be the divine masculine, and then they deny the, like they don't get it. They just don't get it. But there was a confrontation here. Now, I'm not talking about twin flames. I don't believe in twin flames. But if you do, I respect that. It's just, there is a dynamic here of a feminine, divine feminine, with her masculine who may be in denial of that relationship. Or he, and I'm saying he for the masculine, doesn't understand this. Show me the Five of Swords, the conflict. I feel like somebody here, yeah. The conflict in the relationship. Four of Wands, strength, okay, and the Hierophant. Oh boy. Exactly. The argument or the conflict or the confrontation here was in the relationship about the strength of this spiritual connection. This dynamic, whenever we have that spiritual connection with someone, is very strong. It's very strong, and yes, it's easier to sidestep it than to acknowledge it. And I feel that is the case in this dynamic here. There is a very strong connection, relationship that is being denied. And it's being denied. I don't feel it is being denied for the sake of, I don't want it. It's more like, it's more about self-denial. Because if we accept it, then if we accept it, then we know that we play a part in that, and we don't know how to play that part. Because it's not so much about this 3D world. And we have been conditioned to play a part in relationships in the 3D dynamic. And we have been handed books, manuals, relationship books, how to do things, how to handle relationships, how to go about them. But when it comes to the feminine and the masculine, it's not so much about the 3D, it's more of a spiritual call. And yes, we can have that 3D relationship, that physical relationship. But that is more like it's more like the cherry on the cake. Like, it's nice to have it, but the dynamic of the masculine and the feminine is much deeper than that. So it's something that not a whole lot of people understand. And to be quite honest, like, I'm still trying to understand it. And I've been on this path for about 5 years. So every situation is almost like you have to learn how to navigate through that. And it's not because we are denying it, it's more because we don't understand it. Like, we just don't, you know. And I feel like that is the situation of this person right here. They're denying that Six of Cups. And the strength of that spiritual connection that is in this union. And I'm not talking about twin flames. I'm talking about the feminine and the masculine. Not the same concept. Okay? So this conflict in this relationship, the fact that we don't get it, we don't understand it, brought in a separation. 5 of Coins. Now, let's look into this. Show me the separation that is crossing. Is crossing. Show me the 5 of Coins crossing this situation. Three of Cups. Yes, we wish to reconnect, don't we? 10 of Cups, of course. 2 of Cups. There's so much love here. We want to reconnect to this 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is that emotional support. Okay? I got you, you got me. We get each other. And we're holding each other in our embrace, in this love, in this union, right? So we wish to reconnect with someone after that separation. And you're showing me that someone is the 2 of Cups. The 2 of Cups, I got my self-love, you got your self-love. I understand you, you understand me, I love you, you love me. We are on the same page, okay? Nothing outrageous, but there is a lot of bliss and happiness in this connection. It's just that we are separated from that, okay? And when it comes to the masculine, specifically to the masculine, I feel like as the feminine, if we try to like talk about the relationship of the feminine and the masculine, they're like, this is overwhelming and I just rather not deal with it. It's something that they almost have to like figure out on their own. And they have to come to terms with that on their own. So yes, we wish to reconnect after an argument. And the argument came based on the premise of, this is not as important as, you know, as you think it is. We're just, you know, it's not a big deal. Of course it's not, you know. So yes, it was shocking. Show me that Knight of Coins hovering. What is going on right now in your environment, Sagittarius? I also also do readings for the divine feminine and the divine masculine, and I try to keep those separate from my zodiac readings, because I don't want to bring that, like a lot of people that do tarot readings, they're not into the feminine, and the masculine is not what they do, you know. So I try to keep them separate, but in this case, I feel like this feminine that I'm picking up on is a Sagittarius. So it was my intention for this reading to go this way. Show me the Knight of Coins. You're taking your time. Show me what is this about. 10 of Coins, foundation, structure. 4 of Cups, disappointment. 5 of Swords. Yeah. I think you do have that understanding, Sagittarius. You do have that understanding that the 4 of Cups and the 5 of Swords, you know, the disappointment and the conflict. It's like everything that I just said for the past, I don't know, whatever time I've been doing this reading. It's like you're saying, I know that. I understand this is my disappointment, mine. And I also understand this is my conflict. Both are mine, okay? The fact that your person is denying this, that's their baggage. You know, if they're denying this, that's their baggage. The fact that you got disappointed and there was conflict because of that disappointment, that's on you, because that was your reaction to their lack of knowledge or whatever, denial, right? To me, it's lack of knowledge. That was your reaction, and you're saying, yeah. With that Knight of Pentacles, you're saying, I need to work on this, but it's going to be a process. It's going to take one thing at a time. Because at the end of the day, what you want is the structure. You want the foundation to be strong. Okay? So in order to bring that foundation, in order to have all of those 10 pentacles, to have that legacy, because it is a legacy, in order to have that, we need to make sure that we take care of that 4 of Cups, which is your disappointment. It is yours. I feel this is you, Sag. And your conflict. You need to deal with your own triggers and let your person deal with their own triggers. Whether they deny it or accept it or don't know about it or mistrust it or whatever, that is on them. That is the things that, those are the things that they need to heal, they need to come to terms with. You have your own. And that's why I said, like, this is a mirror where something happened and you were like, oh, I see. This person is just reflecting something about me. And it is about that disappointment that you felt. Okay? Yes, what you want is the 10 of Coins, is the structure, the foundation, things to be strong and almost like glued together, right? But you also understand that this is a process. You are going through this, and then it takes time, with a Knight of Coins. Very good, Sag. Let's see, let's check that Six of Swords. Where I saw you like moving on, but this is exiting, so it's like, never mind. I need to turn around and you know what I'm almost seeing? I'm almost seeing like somebody showed you a mirror. You saw what you saw and you were like, you know what, forget this. And you turn around and you were about to like leave the building. Okay? And as you were like leaving the building, you turn around and you said, no, I need to go and look again in that mirror. I need to go back there and check that out. Like, I'm not going to deny myself the opportunity to deal with this. Because either you deal with it now or you deal with it later. Okay? So time is an illusion. And time doesn't care if you do it now or you do it 20 years from now. The point is that you will have to deal with it sooner or later. And you're saying, no, I'd rather do it now. I'd rather do this now. So let's see what's going on here. Yeah, no, I don't want to take this with me. It's kind of heavy and it doesn't feel good, does it? Six of Wands. Six of Wands. So as this Six of Swords is exiting and you're doing this U-turn, that was a good call with the Six of Wands. That was a good call. Nine of Wands. Okay. Okay, I see you. Okay, I see you. Okay, I see you. I see you. Okay, I got it. Okay. So as you're exiting the building and you go through that revolving door, so like you go out and then you turn back in, right? That was a good call. However, with that Nine of Wands, I don't feel like you are doing this. Like, it was a good call. It was a good call. But you are not doing this with, it's almost like you're throwing a tantrum. Like, nobody's making you do this. Nobody is making you do this. But with that Nine of Wands, it's like you're being like very defensive and like, I'm not happy about this, and oh darn it, I have to look at this again. Like, I'm gonna have to go back to that mirror, look at myself again. Yes, that was a good call, but it's like, I don't want to do it, right? With that Nine of Wands, it's like you're kind of like resistant. Like, you're almost like, like I see you almost like throwing a tantrum, stomping your feet, almost like, I don't want to do this. This is not what I want to do. This is not what I signed up for. This is not what I wanted to, you know. And, but you still do it. You still turn around and you do it with a lot of willpower. So, okay, I don't want to do this. I'm having a fit. I'm not happy about this, but you know what? I'm going to give it my all with that Chariot. I'm going to give it all that I have. I don't want to repeat this lesson in the future. I'd rather do it now. It sucks. I'm not happy about it with that Nine of Wands. I know it's the best thing that I can do with the Six of Wands. But I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go back to that mirror. I'm going to go back to that relationship. I don't know if it is a relationship, because I see that relationship here in your obstacle. But it's like you're going back. You're going back. With the the chariot, which is your willpower, but you're also like throwing a tantrum on the way there. Because you do know, you do understand that you're going to have to face some things. And usually the Nine of Wands is called a wounded warrior because he keeps fighting the same fight, doing the same thing, expecting different results. That is the definition of crazy, right? So there is a repetitive pattern that you've been doing over and over and over again. And you're saying, no more. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm done with this. But in order for me to do this, then I have to go and face the one thing that I didn't want to face, which is your own shadows, perhaps. That Four of Cups, the Five of Swords. So what I see you doing in the future is with the Hermit. I see you healing. Okay. So that's why in here, when I saw love in this card, I saw a person by herself. And I was like, I don't see like love between two people here. It's more like about self-love, self-acceptance, and healing with the Hermit is part of that self-love. Because we are shining the light within ourselves and looking at those things that we need to heal within ourselves. So the Hermit, the difference between healing, and we have a few cards that are about healing. The Hermit is one of them. Temperance is another one. So temperance is when we are healing two different cups. You know, here's one person, here's another person, we're healing both. The Hermit is about me, myself. That's the difference. So in this case, you're saying, no, this healing, I'm going to do me, take care of me, get the lesson, the healing, the introspection done, and you're taking ownership of that. So good for you. Show me the Hermit. The Queen of Cups. Didn't I say that the Hermit is about self-love? The same way that this love card is here. Self-acceptance, self-love. And then I said, whenever we talk about self-love and self-healing, we're talking about love. The Queen of Cups. You're doing this for you, for yourself. And that is one of the best gifts that you can give to yourself, is work on yourself for your own self-love, your own healing, right? Five of Coins, separation, Eight of Wands. Okay. So yes, you're doing this healing for your own sake, for you, right? I see the separation and communication here with the Hermit. It seems kind of like irrelevant to me. Irrelevant. But okay. Because the separation, I feel, is the separation that you have from your partner here. Like even in the near future, what is entering, right? You're still in separation from this person. So like I said, you're not doing this for him, her, them, they, whoever. No. You're still separated from this person. you're not doing this for them, you're doing this for you. That healing is for you, for your own Queen of Cups, your own love, self-love, right? But even though you're in separation, I see you communicating. And maybe you're communicating to this person about your healing, what you're doing. So in a way, I kind of see you like kind of like acknowledging to your person, you know what, that was my bad, that was my fault. And there are some things that I need to heal within myself. There are some things that I need to check in within myself. And there are some things that I need to learn about myself and my self-love and my self-expression and my self-acceptance. So I'm taking ownership for my own wounds, the things that I need to heal. And I feel like you're expressing this to your person. It's like you're taking responsibility for this. I don't see your person very, very much here. The only time that I saw your person was in this recent past. And in the current moment, I see the separation and entering. I still see the separation. So even during the process, I don't see you and your person kind of like coming back together. You do have the desire to bring it back together with that 3 of Cups, 10 of Cups, and 2 of Cups. You do have that desire to bring it back together after the separation. But you do understand that in order for you to reconnect and to have that 10 of Cups with your person, you need to take care of you first. And by doing that, then it's almost like killing 2 birds with 1 stone. You're taking care of you, but at the same time, you're taking care of that relationship. There is a Rumi quote, and I love Rumi. I love Rumi. Oh my God. And the quote says, out beyond the field of wrong and right, out beyond the idea of wrong and right, there is a field. I'll meet you there. That's what you're doing. I love that. I love what you're doing. I'll meet you there. The best thing that you can do for your relationship is work on yourself. And the best thing that your partner can do for the relationship is work on themselves. You cannot try to fix somebody else. You can't. And you do understand that enough to own it. That's beautiful. Very beautiful. Let's look at your strength, which is the 4 of coins. You're telling me that you can hold on or hold back. Let's see what this is all about. Hold back or hold on. What is it that you're keeping to yourself? Not a secret, but more like, I need to hold on to this. One more shuffle. Show me the 4 of coins for Sagittarius and their strengths. The Star. That is your star. That's what you're holding on to. The Star can be healing, Ace of Swords, the Truth, the King of Cups. The King of Cups is your person, which is your desire, your dream, your, The beauty that I see in this, Sag, is that you know with that Ace of Swords that this is the person that you love, the King of Cups. This is the person that you, and this person loves you too, because as she is showing up as the King of Cups, which is with a full heart, okay? So you do know about the feelings that you have for this person and vice versa. And you're telling me this is what I always dreamed of. This is my world. This is my fantasy. This is my star. This is my dream come true. And I know that. I know this person is a person that I love. And is also my star. My wish fulfillment. And you showed me that too here with the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is the minor arcana for that star. So yes, like I said, you wish to reconnect with that Ten of Cups. You did have it good. And you know that. So if this person denied the bond, I don't know, but other than that, I feel like you guys had a very good relationship. And that's what you're saying. I know that. I know my relationship with this person is what I always wanted. And we love each other. And I know that. It's a Ace of Swords. This is my truth. I know that there's no denying. So you're saying that you are holding on to this relationship. You're not giving up. You know. With that Five of Swords, as the current situation is more like they upset you and you reacted. Okay? But deep bottom inside your heart, you're saying, no, this is my love. This is the person that I love. And I'm going to hold on to this. Okay? Show me that Four of Wands in the obstacles. Why is a Four of Wands? This is the relationship, the union. Why is that an obstacle? Show me the Four of Wands in the obstacles for Sagittarius. The Hanged Man. Oh, the Devil. The Page of Cups. Interesting. Okay. The Four of Wands in your obstacles. We have been, what I was saying at the beginning of the reading, when it comes to 3D relationships, we have pretty much been taught how those work. And we have almost like guidebooks, handbooks, relationship books, talks, podcasts, you name it, about relationships. And sometimes the way that we view relationships with the Four of Wands, the way we view relationships in the 3D is what hinders our evolution or how we ascend in this dynamic of the feminine and the masculine. So we believe that the dance of the feminine and the masculine has to be done this way because that's how relationships work, and that's how it is, and that's how we've been taught, and that's how we've been conditioned, and that's how it's meant to be. You know, you fall in love, you get married, you have kids, you have a house, and you have, no, that's not the feminine and the masculine. It's different. Now, this is in your obstacles because that concept that you have, this is your reading again, and it's going to trigger you, right? That concept that you have is something that is so well ingrained within you of what relationships should be like. This is how the relationship of the masculine and the feminine is supposed to be. That is your obstacle. There is no handbook when it comes to the feminine and the masculine. No handbook. Okay? So we have to learn, and trust me, it's taken me time, okay? We have to learn that the way we view relationships is not the way it's meant to be. I'm not saying that the feminine and the masculine are not meant to be married and live happily ever after. Yes, 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 yes. But that is, like I said, it will be more like the cherry on the cake. There are way more things other than being in a relationship with that person. Way more things. You have to meet each other on many different levels. You have to heal a lot of things. It takes a lot of work to be in this dance of the feminine and the masculine. It takes a lot of work. So the work is not only in the 3D world, it's not only physical. It takes a lot of emotional healing. Like I said, the feminine and the masculine, they act as mirrors to each other. So we see the things that we see the reflection of the things within ourselves. We have to let go of many ideas. We have to overcome a lot of triggers. And this hanged man here with the devil always symbolizes something that is very powerful, something that is bigger than us. And I put in quote unquote bigger. Because if we overcome the devil, we're always bigger than the devil is. Always. But we perceive the devil to be bigger than us. No. So there are many things that we need to overcome. We need to overcome our shadows. And all of those ideas, perceptions, the way you've been conditioned, whatever, they are so ingrained that it's going to take some time. And that's why the concept of relationships is your obstacle. Because you cannot treat this relationship as a regular relationship. A word of advice is more like just remain open with the Page of Cups. If I were to describe the dynamic, of the feminine and the masculine, I would say to the feminine, just be in your energy, be in your love. Open your heart. Open it. Open your heart. Okay? And there are many things that will trigger you. But remain in love. Remain in love. Remain in love. Remain in love. Right? Because that love is going to overcome a lot of things. Now, if you're in an abusive relationship, it's not what I'm talking about. But this is challenging, and that's what is challenging. It's your 401s and your obstacles. That is your challenge, is overcoming all of those ideas, the way you were conditioned about relationships. That is your challenge. That is your obstacle. Just open your heart with the Page of Cups and take one step at a time. Let it unfold. Let it be. Let it, take whichever form it is meant to take. Show me the Three of Wands and your hopes and fears. You're waiting for something, expecting something here. Show me the Three of Wands. Show me the Three of Wands for Sagittarius. Yeah, the Knight of Coins. I know you're taking your time. Yes, for the lovers. Oh, yes. You know that. Like, you do know this because this is in your hopes and fears. And you know it's going to take some time. You're going to have to wait a little bit for that, for your ships to arrive, right? And then we have the Moon. This is something that you're keeping to yourself. Like, at the moment, I see you, Sagittarius, you're just focusing on yourself. I'm going to take care of me, do my own healing, do what I have to do for the sake of myself, okay? But you're also hoping for that lover to return. But this is not something that you discuss. This is something that you're keeping under your Moon energy. It's more like you're hoping for this. Hoping. You don't talk about it. You're waiting for this. You're hoping for this. But the main focus for you at the moment is your own healing. You're just not talking about your hopes and fears. You're keeping all of that under your Moon energy. You're just keeping that, hoping to reconnect with your person, to yourself. Okay? And you also know that it's going to take some time because you're saying, no, I need to work on myself. I need to work on me. I need to take care of me. And that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. The most potential outcome we have is the Sun. Show me the Sun for Sagittarius. One more shuffle. Show me the Sun for Sagittarius. The Ten of Wands, a burden. The Ace of Coins, opportunities. And the Page of Swords, curiosity. You're showing me here, under the sun, the Ace of Coins. This is an opportunity. An opportunity. This is the most potential outcome, that opportunity under the sun. But there is this Ten of Wands attached to the Ace of Coins. Okay. I think what you're showing me here, Sag, is, okay, you're showing me, I feel like this is your person. This is your person as the Page of Swords, which can be a little bit immature. I'm not saying your person is immature. No. It's the energy of the Page of Swords can be immature. This is what I'm picking up. Your level of understanding compared to your person's understanding. Because the Page of Swords is curious. He knows a little bit, but he doesn't know too much. He doesn't have all the facts on the table. He's not the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords knows, okay? This is the Page. The Page is trying to, like, get information and doesn't all have all the facts, doesn't really know. It's kind of like, kind of like curious about things. Your person is showing up as the Page. Like I said, I'm not calling your person immature. It's just that their understanding on the subject is not there. Okay? Not there. Okay? I see your outcome as the sun. You're going to be in your energy, vibrating, beautiful energy. Beautiful energy. And I feel this is going to attract your person. Okay, I'm going to say things just how they're coming to me. And I don't mean to insult anyone. I don't mean to insult anyone. It's just how they're coming to me. It's just an analogy, okay? The sun, the light of the sun, the light of a person, the energy, the vibrancy, the radiance, the expression of happiness and joy and blissfulness. It is a light that we have to be very careful about because it attracts, just like how they say, it's like attracting moths to the fire. Okay, I'm not saying your person is a moth. I'm just saying this person is attracted to your light. Attracted, okay? I feel this person is your person. This person is very attractive to your light. And there is the opportunity with that person, with that Ace of Coins. But because of their level of understanding to where you are in your radiant light, is going to be, it's going to be almost like a struggle for your person. So the opportunity is there in the most potential outcome. The opportunity is there. But this person, the Page of Swords, is going to be struggling with that opportunity. It's not going to be easy. So you either have to be very patient with this person and I don't know. I don't know if it is about teaching them. I don't feel like anybody teaches anyone. We all have a teacher within. But this person is going to be struggling with that, with your light. They're going to be attracted to the light, but they don't know how to handle it. Okay? And it is because of their lack of knowledge, again. So I see you, Sagittarius, I see you healing. I see you taking care of you. I see you taking care of your own triggers and your own wounds, everything about yourself. But I don't think your person is. And with this level of understanding of your person, they don't take ownership. They don't take responsibility. They don't take it. They're not as committed to themselves as you are. They're not as committed to their journey as you are. I don't even know if this person knows they have a journey. I don't even know if they have that level of understanding. I don't even know that. You do understand it. They don't. They don't. And maybe that's why you're hoping here. Hopes and fears. The 3 of Wands. Maybe that's why you're hoping, because you have that understanding that it's going to take some time for that lover. It's going to take some time. And you're really hoping this person would come back around. It's going to take some time for the lover, you know. But you're keeping that hidden. Like, you don't talk about this with people. Anybody, I don't think. I mean, I see this person coming back, Sagittarius, after the separation, but they are not coming back. And maybe that's why you're talking to this person. You're saying like, oh, I'm doing my healing. I'm taking care of my healing. I'm doing what I have to do. Like, even though we're separated from each other, it's about self-love and it's about doing the healing, you know? And you're communicating this to your person. You're showing me this in your, what is entering. But this person doesn't, they don't understand this. And there is something, you know, it's said in the Bible, those who have ears, let them hear. This is one of those people that just don't have the ears to hear. They don't get the hints. They don't get anything. So this person is coming back around. I don't know if you want them in this, you know, because it's going to be a struggle. It will be. It will be. So I don't know. I don't know if this is what you want. If you're willing to work with them through this, or, but they don't have the same level of understanding that you do. I'm going to pull a few cards from here. You know, it's like the Rumi quote that I just said. Out beyond the ideas of good, of wrong and right, there is a field. Meet me there. This person is not meeting you there. They might be meeting you there physically. That's it. So I'm Something just fell on my lap. Photograph. This is about reminiscing. Looking at your photos. Missing you. Nostalgia. Make new memories. That just fell on my lap. So, I mean, I don't mean to rain on your parade, Sagittarius. You're doing the right thing for yourself, but I don't know about your person, okay? If if I was doing a reading for somebody else, not the feminine, I would be like, well, this person is coming back. Good for you. Well, the feminine is not happy with just a page. No. She wants the whole thing, not the page. Show me, give me more, give me a few cards here. Passion. Passion came out. Let's see. It says insane chemistry. Yeah. Like I said, this person is coming back. Yeah. But not for the right reasons. Insane chemistry, like each other equally. Having fun, you know. Something flipped. The sword and the rose. Clarity, truth. Revelation. Force, honor, protection, power. That's you. That's you, Sagittarius. You have the clarity, you have the truth. You have the understanding, you have all of that. Yes, soulmates. Soul connection, partnership, agreement, a soul contract. Yeah. It's just that some people don't understand. They don't get it. They forget the contract, right? Karmic relationship. Okay, fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. Yeah, that's what I saw here. But you understood that if you didn't take care of this, that it was going to come back. That's the karma, okay? So you turn around with that Six of Swords. Give me a few more. Okay. There is the mirror. That's what I was talking about in the beginning. Mirroring each other, self-image, relationships, reflect our wounds, and introspection. That is the Hermit. And then twin flames. I don't believe in twin flames, but if you do, then you do you. But yes, the concept of the yin and the yang, that is the feminine and the masculine. So yes, definitely I'm reading a feminine right here. The Zen, the balance, the union. Yes, is the dance of the feminine and the masculine. Duality, coupling, and then complement each other. Okay, so congratulations on your healing, on seeing that mirror, for taking ownership, for saying, I got myself, I know what I have to do, I got to do my healing, I got to love myself, I got to take care of me. And you know what, whatever your person does or doesn't do, it's not your call. It's not. I see this person coming back. They are coming back. But they're not coming back the way you want them. So, it's your call at the end. Okay? So that is your reading. I thank you all so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will talk to you soon. Okay? Take care, Sagittarius. Bye-bye.